The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
It's a new year, and that includes a new look at local business and economic development news with our partner, Kevin Lawrence. He's the owner, operator, and editor of Fall River Development News on Facebook. Kevin, Happy New Year. How are you?
Very well. Happy New Year to you as well, Keith.
All right. Some of the topics we're going to be speaking about, actually, some of it happened at the end of 2025. So,
Yep.
we're trying to, because we were off for a couple of weeks, but we'll get right to it. Another former Fall River school looks like it's going to be set up to be apartments in some time looking
This
ahead.
is at 650 Plymouth Avenue, the former William Connell Elementary School, which was built in the late 1800s. There's a new proposal we learned during the Fall River Historical Commission meeting from Nathan Kerwin of the Heritage Consulting Group that there's a proposal to put 18 apartments in that vacant school building. He stated that the new windows will be manufactured to look like the originals, and the apartments would be located on the first and second floors, while the basement space would be utilized for tenant storage and utilities. And you may remember years ago, this same property, there was a proposal to put an entertainment venue there, but that never came to fruition. It went back on the market. A church group bought it. They still own it. And now it looks like they're going to sell it to a private developer with 18 apartments. We can look forward to hopefully at that site.
Yeah. And, that's sort of been the fate for a lot of former schools here in Fall River, a lot of them being converted to apartments. So again, more here. No, any other details in terms whether they'll be market rate or affordable? Do we know that yet?
No, I would assume it's going to be market rate.
Right.
And maybe a percentage will be affordable, but we don't know at this point. But in relation to everything else that's going on, market rate is the trend.
Right. All right. Moving on. We talked about this last year. The O'Connell Boatyard in North Main Street in Fall River was looking to increase its outdoor activity there, and it looks like plans are moving ahead.
Yeah, we learned the name of this will be Danny's Dockside. It's going to be a new bar and entertainment venue along the waterfront. It'll be seasonal. It will be open from May through October. They're planning to open up around May 15th this year. This is at the O'Connell Boatyard at 180 River Street. Now, it's going to be a 6,000 square foot outdoor area along the Taunton River with some concrete barriers. The bar will be a manufactured storage container, and the liquor storage will be locked in those storage containers as well. There'll be seating with picnic tables. High top seating will be available, as well as Adirondack chairs. And they'll have a restroom in a trailer outside as well. So a new outdoor venue, bar. I hear also they're going to have some food as well that will be available from Blount Foods. Will be providing seafood. They'll be bringing their truck over as well. So this is kind of very cool because this is the north end of the city. We haven't had the access to the waterfront like we've had near Heritage Park, Battleship Cove, and in the south end. So this is exciting for North End residents like myself.
Yeah, absolutely. And any indication they're hoping, I would think, to open sometime this year in terms of May to October?
Yes, definitely. They're going in front of the licensing board for a common victualer's license. I can't see why it wouldn't be approved. And they're planning to open up from May 15th through October.
All right. That sounds great. All right, moving up again, let's stay in the North End at the RK Plaza. It looks like one of those tenants recently just closed for good.
Yeah, another business biting the dust. This is the Supercuts location at 4171 North Main Street. Inside that RK Plaza, your viewers will be familiar with Barrett's, and Shaw's is also in that shopping center. They just closed. They closed as of December 31st. They still have an additional location in Fall River at the South Coast Marketplace. That place will remain open.
Yeah. And finally this week, let's head to the sort of the center of the city.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about the former Dominican Academy building and its future. It looks like it's a little more clearer today.
Yeah, this is right near St. Anne's Hospital, the historic Dominican Academy building. It was formerly the Atlantis Charter Middle School. It's been sold for $2 million to Kennedy Overlook LLC, And the registered agent on file for that is Jefferson Realty Leasing and Sales LLC. And they're a big mill owner in the city of Fall River. They specialize in the development of Fall River's historic mills while preserving integrity and the natural beauty of these older mills. They own several mills, including a mill on North Main Street where the registry is. They've done a nice job rehabbing that. They've purchased this property, and it looks like they're going to go ahead with the apartment plan. In November of last year, the Zoning Board of Appeals approved a plan for the Dominican Academy for 68 residential apartment units at that site. I know they're going for an extension at the next Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. So it looks like Jefferson Realty wants to rehab the former Dominican Academy building and make it into apartments.
Yeah. Again, good news for that area. That's sort of, if you're looking for apartments, you've got St. Anne's Hospital literally right across the
Yeah.
street there off Middle Street, and a good location, access to downtown as well. So it'll be interesting to see how those apartments make their way when they are complete. You can
Yep.
catch Kevin's work and Fall River Development News on Facebook. Please give him a follow and a like. All right, Kevin, we'll talk again next week. Take care.
Thank you, Keith.